Welcome back to another episode of Backpack Hero All. In our last episode, we unfortunately didn't quite manage to make it through. We left the boss on 200 out of 750 HP, so what's that, about 30%, something like that. A bit of a shame. We got close, but not quite close enough. So, we're going to start the game again, and I think we will do the exact same one. You know what, maybe the issue is that we didn't go for a different outfit. So let's get it for a different outfit. Let's go for the lethal run once again, which we've already selected. Start off once more. Now, fingers crossed that we can make this one or take it to fruition. I'm wondering if maybe we took a different item at our bosses there, whether we might have had better luck. And that's where I think having the dice for the boss fights are very, very important so that we can get everything that we need, all the luck that we need. Wow, they really have changed a bit of a graphical rework, haven't they? Let's go for a bit of a block type situation. Is that healing or regeneration? Regeneration, okay. So we'll go for you next. We actually will pop this too. We'll block up a little bit. Attacking doesn't do anything because you're just going to heal for 7 or 6/7 of the damage that we dealt anyway. So, do we save this and take the curse? Nah, screw it. We'll just kill you. Problem solved. Level up. The usual. The standard. Thank you. Custom fate. Oh, dueling sword this early is pretty damn nice. Don't mind if I do. We'll put both swords side by side. Easy to grab out the backpack. You know, pointy end up so that when you reach down to the backpack, you kind of skin your palms there. Not advisable. Please do not listen to me for all of your weapon storing and backpack needs. Clearly, I'm not an expert. I'd be surprised if you could find someone who was an expert in that, though. It seems quite specific, shall we say. Okay, so this is one time per use unless we get damaged. It would be quite nice if we managed to get the Archangel Wings, which I think are a legendary item, which means that this gets used every turn. What do we go for now? I think we like opening up with a rectangle backpack. So we'll go for the extra damage here. We'll go for the Shuriken. Wooden Blade is the same but smaller. I'm you but better. I mean, speaking of which, so's that. Maybe we get rid of this, we get rid of this. We just increase the size, but we did talk about how our damage wasn't quite enough before. Maybe we take a Shiv. A Shiv is a long-term damage dealer, whereas a knife is a kind of burst one. And I think with our dueling sword, we're strong enough that we should be able to get away with this. Don't think the max HP helps too much. What I found with Backpack Hero is that you really are looking for... Oh, we didn't use the last of our spaces. What you're looking for is just DPS, doing as much damage as possible. Get a different item of the same rarity. Do that with our rare item, but I think we need to keep our strong weapon. We're going to go for the items here for sure. Maybe we find a rare item. Oh, okay. Well, sorry there, Mr. Mimic. That was a bad idea in the end. Okay, pop that up there for sure. Pretty anklet's actually pretty nice. Lucky ring's not too bad as well. Beyond that, we can't really reroll any of these. Do we have any? I mean, we do have an uncommon thing, so maybe we reroll the pretty anklet, but there's not a good option that we'll find anything. Can't take any more items, doesn't really matter. Okay, I guess we finished choosing, and I guess we move on and face the boss. Hang on, was there anything that we could do here? Make a deal, reroll. Oh, I'm gonna try it. Adds 3 haste to self. What do we get instead? Okay, 30 damage. One-time use. I mean, keeps our inventory nice and slim. Is that a positive or is that a negative? I don't know. Ferret King. The dueling sword will absolutely help. 26 damage, a little bit of extra damage here as well. 16 block, we'll pop this twice. Oh, you get rage whenever we use a shield. Oh, okay. We can use a poison potion here too. Bit of stacking damage over time. We do get hit, which means that our dueling sword is now off cooldown again, which is great. We obviously don't use our shit unless we absolutely have to, and I think we just ignore the things that you summon and just go straight for you if we can. Speaking of which, 30 damage plus this is not going to be enough. I think we just pop our block up, because we want to block from you. Yes, we're going to take a bit of a hit from you. That does mean that our dueling sword will come off cooldown. Between that and our volatile potion, we should be absolutely sweet here. 26 damage, 30 damage, and enough damage there as well. We might as well just poke you in the back with the sword as you run away as well. Get a level up here too. Nice and rectangle backpack, beautiful. And on usage, we have to get +3 damage this turn. Ember Shard. If you did not use a weapon last turn, it adds 1 energy. So that's a no, we don't go for this, we just go for this one. So adjacent weapons get +1 damage this turn. So what we want is something like this. No, but we want this in the middle, don't we? We want this in the middle so that we can use it multiple times. and then it buffs up the other ones on the side. I think that's how we go about it. But yeah, I want to say Ember Shard's an interesting concept, especially if we go for a recoil-based build with like spikes, for example. But I think for our current purposes, the Belt of Knives is the way to go. Got any nice weapons here? Ooh, key sword. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. And you know what? We also go for another Shiv here. So now we hit this multiple times, we then hit with our Shiv, which gives more damage there. It's plus 3 damage each time, so it's pretty damn good. Everything else is kind of mediocre. I guess we'll take this just in case we want to sell it. And Deep Cave. We went to Deep Cave last time. Enchanted Swamp. Maybe that's where our luck will lie. Maybe that's where we'll find everything that we need to get a victory in this one. Who knows? Okay, we would like to reach there, so we're going to try and rush down that way as fast as possible. We have to go for the healer in the back. We start off with the dueling sword. Do I go here first into this? No, I think I go this because then I hit this multiple times. Yeah, that's the way to go. Actually, do I buff this so that I can hit this multiple times? Is that the way to go? I think I do, because then even just using this one buffs that one too, right? So we go here. Now this is 5 damage. This is 14. 17, which is perfect, and then we can even put up a little bit of block. So that worked out alright for us in the end. We are still taking a little bit of damage, because our ability to put up block is not fantastic, but hey, dueling swords back. Go 1, 2, and then we go 17 damage there. Pretty good damage. Now, what else are we looking for? I don't really know. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Nah, you know what? We'll build around potential key sword, but I don't think we're gonna find enough keys to get... Oh! Psych. I was gonna say I don't think we're gonna find enough keys to make this worthwhile. However, it's already better than this, right? So we put the key sword there, we go like this. The difficulty is getting adjacency while also getting other weapons around it. If we go like this shield can go here. We can put these keys here. Is it adjacent and diagonal keys? Adjacent or diagonal key. Perfect. Okay, in that case we can go like this. Then like that. So the keys go diagonal. Which means that I should go like this, shouldn't I? So that we can still get the sapphire bonus. And all of a sudden, the key sword starts off with decent damage. It's not a huge upgrade having all those keys. We do have a Rose of Thorns. I think we add this potion as well. I don't think we really care about Battle Ring. Technically pop it up there, but it's only 1 adjacent damage. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage. Not huge. Now we're still rushing towards that way. I think we can only get to one of those, so see how we go. 26 damage. We pop this first. We'll go for the one doing most damage, which turns out to be you. Here. 21. 21. Not enough. Not enough. So I think we throw this, which reduces your damage. And we will just pop up some block as well, because we are taking a bit of a beating. Thankfully we only take 1 damage now. That potion was a good get. Happy to have seen that one. This is 26 damage. I think what we do is we hit you then first. Then there should be more damage, so that's enough to take you out now. And then we go here into these two as well. And we almost take you out there anyway. You do have thorns, but we have enough block there to not worry about the thorns. So good stuff. Oh my god. Swamp Buckler. Adds block equal to 100% of your current poison. Removes 100% poison from south. Okay, so it removes poison. Interesting. We just take the warm drink to heal ourselves. Club Cleaver. No, I don't think we worry about that. We'll go for the Cleansing Bomb as well. It just removes effects from enemies. Yeah, interesting items. Haven't seen it before. Not going to use it. For gold or experience? Last time we were 5 experience off, but we did manage to get one of these as well. I think we go here first and make a decision based on what's in the shop. Boru, when your turn ends, plus 16 damage this combat. Terrible, but I feel like it's not necessarily what we're going for. We could go for a structure. I don't know if that's going to be the best way to go about it though. How likely are we going to be able to get a whole bunch of structures by the end of this? Probably not that likely at all. I think we don't worry about it. I think now, because of that, I mean, we could find things in the forge that we want to do multiple times, but I think we go for the experience instead, just in case it makes a difference for us. Give weapon, get an archery kit. You know what? I will do that, and we'll give you a crappy weapon here, the wooden blade. I thought that was actually loaded up and that was a new item added as well. It was like perfectly in line. That's pretty cool how they've made that do that. So it is uncommon. We could sell that. Also uncommon. Don't care enough though. We're just going to ignore that. Go back here and pick up some items. I thought it was like a pre-knocked bow, which is pretty awesome. Ooh, legendary. Happy learned how to pot. Now, we could sell that, of course. Base mine ethereal blade. Could also maybe use it if we wanted to. Craft 1 rage to a melee weapon, regen to a ring, haste to a structure, energy to clothing. We don't have energy, we don't also have the gold. Haste to a structure is interesting. You know what? Haste to a structure makes me think that the structure build could work, especially if we then power up this blade. So I'm thinking that we sell this. We don't need the keys anymore. We pop this in the middle. We buy this, like so. This obviously goes here. We buy this structure as well. Again, we don't really need the key at all now. What we're going to do is we're going to use this 3 mana to activate this, turn into a blade. Then we start attacking and making these stronger, or vice versa. And I think we do definitely want these 0 cost weapons surrounding this now. And that should hopefully help out quite a great deal. I'm just a bit concerned that we don't have enough damage here. We don't need the mana stone anymore. We'll lose... I mean, maybe we do want this. That was pretty useful last time. We don't have anywhere near the same kind of block that we did last time. That's my concern. So I think we will take the block potion. Probably should have just checked if there's anything else we wanted from this area first. Probably should have checked this area too. Spin. Oh, looks like we've got some good items there. Legendary cowl that we had last time. I think it's the wizard's cap. Are we going to land on it? No, we're going to land on the curse. Okay, great. Nope. I mean, we do have so many legendary items. Oh, we got a legendary, a rare, a legendary, a legendary. I'm willing to spin this as well. Right, one more time. Don't you dare do this to me. Okay, is that just uncommon? It is. Okay, screw this. I'm giving up. I'm going home. Screw you guys, I'm going home. We're gonna go to the Enchanted Swamp finale and see how we can deal with you. You speaker. Okay, you're a little bit tricky to deal with sometimes, aren't you? Let's pop this. What does the blade become? 25 damage. Oh, it's 2 mana use? Fuck. Nobody told me this. Nobody told me this. Okay, let's throw this at you. Smack you. We will... I mean, I guess we can use both of these, can't we? So that's not terrible. Status effects, block. We actually can use this as well, so we can heal up here too. Probably should have kept them closer because these consider or count as weapons. So they would buff up the ones adjacent to it if we had done it that way. I think we go here into here. I don't know. Maybe there's a mathematical way of figuring out which way I should be doing things in order to get the maximum damage, the best value out of it. But I'm never claimed to be that smart. Let's see, 2 damage, 2 damage. Oh, is that? Oh, it's only this turn. I thought that stacked throughout the battle. Oh, that's way worse. Okay. Oof, oof. Righto. Let's. Oh wait, that's not the weakness one. I thought I had the weakness one. Let's go for the liquid armor. Let's go 1, 2. Throw this out. That's not even enough to kill you. This is a sad state of affairs that we find ourselves in. We do take some damage here, I think. Yes, just a little bit. Just a smidge. I think we do have to focus on you though, don't we? Oh, 0 damage? Oh, because we're weak. That's removing all status effects on enemies, so we can use that to remove the dodge, I believe, which will be useful. But we go... Yeah, how much damage does this do now? 3 and 3, but if we do it this way, then this one gets more damage, so now we can kill you. And we do just go for the damage onto you. We wait for you to apply dodge, we then pop the cleansing bomb once. Oh, I thought that you added it to all enemies. No, it's just 1. Okay, so we go here, into here, into here, and here. We won't die. It was a pretty nasty fight though. The little minions there were a little bit tricky to deal with, but we did manage to take you all out. Can we take one of you guys out as you're running away? Nope, but we can make you fear the name, Endoy. And yeah, problem solved. Get our weapon back. I don't like this unless we can afford to upgrade our weapon, or upgrade our energy situation, I should say. We're actually going to now look to maybe add some gloves along the bottom. What do we have? +1 to the energy cost of all weapons for each space below. +30. Oh, hang on. If we go like this, all of a sudden, this now costs 3, but it does huge hits. Shields get this. Basically, to get -1 damage. Use all adjacent weapons are used. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Because we could pop this next to it and then just start popping that. Actually, I like the shield spirit. I'm going to take the shield spirit. We're going to remove this one. We're going to pop this shield now. We still want this to work with it now too, don't we? So, on use, all adjacent weapons are used. So what we do want to do is a situation where we can put this over here, for example, and something like this, I think. So now this goes back to here. We go like this as well. You know what? We need to swap this around a little bit. We go like this, and you just need all the adjacent weapons to be nearby each other. I don't know how this shield spirit's going to work alongside this belt of knives. It's going to be quite interesting to see. But hopefully it does work alright. We'll go for this here, pop this up here. And we got a key, and we will finish choosing, and we will keep going here. Seems good to me. Okay, we have heart ring, we have this, we keep going, we go down south here, we will pick up some max health, and we keep going to our third floor. Did I check? I didn't even check what I'm going to. We're going to the frozen heart area there this time. Okay, well last time we didn't make it through the fire and the flames, so why don't we try this way instead? See if this helps out. Flower seems pretty nice. We'll take that. Might as well take this because the shield will pop that. If we had a better shield that would help too, but I like the size of our shield. Pathway blocked. Oh, we got to take out the enemies first. That makes sense. So, how much damage do we do? Oh, we got to use this first before we use this. Don't forget that. So let's pop our shield. Almost killed you. Nice. Okay. We will then throw that at you. But then we don't want to deal with this either. Does that also use this? I don't think it does. I don't think it can use this because it's no longer refreshed. So I think there is something to be said about this one not being able to be used. Would be quite nice if we managed to get a shield that also added spikes to ourselves, given that we are going to be using it so bloody frequently. As we can see, it's doing pretty damn good damage. And yeah, good stuff. Okay, so we do have the meal. We will take the meal. We didn't add the haste to the structure in the end, did we? I think weapons get +1 damage. It's not a bad idea over here. Fish. I like the fish. We don't need the key. Again, we haven't really found a use for a key in this run at all, so we'll go like this. You go for the health. Move across here to the money. Pick up the money, go back here, see what we find. Let's make a deal. Rare item of the same type. So a rarer weapon. For each space below does extra damage. Actually big. Excuse me. Had a bit of a cough. Bit of a tickle in the throat. So, now we go like this. We go like this. This go... Ah, no, hang on. We need the structures to keep that upright, don't we? We go like this. We go like... Ah, okay, no, I've got it. We go like this. All of the weapons surround it. All of the weapons surround it. There we go. Now we can just pop this up here. Pop that there. I don't think we really need to care about that one anymore. Pop that there. Everything else is kind of mediocre. We'll pop that over there and keep going. So I think that's going to be pretty damn good for us. Energy clothing, we would love to be able to get that one. Love to. But yeah, we're going to just have to deal with it. Lots of enemies. Can we take care of them? Let's go for the one adding a curse. Oh shit, I forgot to use this. Oh wait, does that do damage to all enemies? What's dealing damage to... Oh no, that was the AoE thing that we threw, wasn't it? Okay. What about this now? Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, bloody beautiful. We'll pop one of these as well, take you out, and then take you out as well. Alright, we're pretty damn strong. We are pretty damn strong. Weapons in this row or column get +3 damage this combat. I'll take it to sell. Legendary, I'll take it to sell. And everything else kind of mediocre, so we go back to the shop. Anything that we want to buy from this shop. We sell the legendary. I don't think we want to build that. Necronomicon, not useful. I think we will take the cave shark though. I think just extra energy is quite good, so we're going to get rid of the lucky ring. We'll get rid of this one as well. We'll move this up here. Like this, go for the cave shark. Maybe we just go for survivability now, I feel like. Within reason, of course. Within reason. So, would love to have been able to use the... I should have used the fish beforehand, shouldn't I? That was foolish. Maybe we sell... Do we keep this or sell that? Let's actually sell this and buy this and this. We're just looking to survive this turn now. And let's see how we fare. We do have one more chest of valuables. Let's open this bad boy, see what we get. Nothing that useful. Let's keep moving over here. Rare item for a curse, we're going to say no, thank you. We're going to head down here and we're going to face the boss and see how we fare this time. Frozen Heart finale. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Please and thank you. Dark Lady. What can we do? What can we do against you? We do know that you have 2 phases. So I think we go for the regen sooner rather than later. And we obviously make this into a weapon. We start proccing this. Decent damage. We are putting up a decent amount of block as well. In fact, I don't think we need to do anything else. I think we might as well just heal up a little bit as well. We'll save this for later because, remember, the more times that we attack in one turn, the more times that this gets the Belt of Knives adjacency damage, and we want to do that for the second phase of the fight. As you can see, it does get more and more damage each time it's used. It does get reduced damage thanks to this as well, but the increase in damage is, you know, more than the reduction. 1, 2, 3. We knock you. Do we go for it now? No, you're adding a curse. I think we save this for next turn. We just let you add the curse. How many minions are you spawning? Based on items are disabled. I think we skip that. I don't really want to... Okay. Right, I think we ignore the 2 up front. I think we just go full meal. Full shark. And we just go in on this turn. How much damage can we start doing? Getting bigger and bigger the more times that we use it. Maybe we should have waited for a turn that they're actually attacking a whole bunch. Damage didn't climb as much as I kind of had hoped for, if I'm being honest. But hey, still better than nothing. There's items are disabled. Put next to luck ring then. That's actually alright. Yeah, I should have saved that for this turn. But hey, we can still go for it. We're still just going for you in the background. And I think we actually might be able to make it through here. Our damage is not amazing. Oh no, I forget. This is getting minus damage to this combat as well. But I think we should still have enough. Now, how much damage do we have coming in? I think we have to pop this. Are we going to fall short again? Please. Come on now. Come on now. What is this one? Adjacent items are disabled. We'll pop that over there now. It's this one, same thing. It's 5 weak to self. Pop that there. We can't afford to take the weakness as well. We run out of steam there. We can't take any items that actually reduce our damage, otherwise we just get absolutely demolished. So this is going to be us done for once again. Unfortunate to get so close and yet so far once again. Hey, thank you all very much for watching now. We will get this eventually with your help. Let me know in the comments what I can do to maybe improve this going forward. Thank you very much for tuning in though. If you did enjoy the episode, like and a subscription helps a great deal, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now there, folks. See ya.